Well, good morning, everybody. Pretty good sleep last night. I get to sleep longer when I don't go out in the woods. I do sleep better out in the woods, though. I sleep throughout the night better. Still only sleep for like a couple, 3 hours at a time. But and then in the city, I get up and I can't go like back to sleep ever. Especially come like 5. If I wake up at 5 after, my last little nap, I'm not going back to sleep, just like I did last night. Starting hearing cars, and everything. But I think today we're going to start a diet. I've been eating way too much candy and stuff for not being as active as I normally am, so we're going to do that. But we're up way too early to even really leave for work, but the business is opening, and I want to get out of here. So, we'll go fill up the diesel heater and, drive around maybe a little bit looking at spots. That's what I do when I'm in the city in the morning. But today's supposed to be crud again, and I have to be to work early tomorrow, so no reason to head out of town. We will be staying in town again somewhere, not sure yet where, but we are headed. Okay, let's get this day started. Okay, we're out of work. Somehow I topped my batteries off at work today. The sun's finally out now, but it was rainy and windy. It was still windy, but cruddy all day. I don't know how I was like at 82%, 83% today when I went into work. I turned the DC to DC on, pulled up my battery, and it said the DC had shut off already. It wouldn't let me charge anything. It was at 14.3. So somehow I got a lot of amps in the batteries today. Too bad the van doesn't recharge the gasoline tank. This thing's only getting 11 miles to the gallon. It sucks. But it's too early to go park anywhere. I thought about cooking taco stuff tonight, but I'm really not that hungry, and I got a lot of frozen stuff I gotta eat up because I have no room in that freezer. So I might do like a bao bun and a egg roll. But I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little ride just for something to do. Check out one of the forest areas. See if there's any signage up. Just take a look. There's be something to do for half hour anyways. Maybe I'll park somewhere completely different tonight. I have so many spots I picked out that I didn't need them. The one over near where I am, kind of on a incline, so I don't think I want to go there. But all right, we're just gonna drive around a little bit, go check out a forest, then find a place to park up. I bought some different bathroom compost stuff, whatever pet bedding, what it is. I just want to get rid of that big tote, and I don't like having to drive all the way to where I have to get the 40 pounds of pellets. And it's 40 extra pounds I don't want to carry in the back. So we're going to see how this stuff works. It should be 100% fine, but to the forest we go. Okay, so the forest is getting ready to open. Just about a week. That's good. I like coming out here. I definitely have to check out that other one that I've noticed. I just keep forgetting to check it out on a day off. But that didn't take any time at all. So we're going to look around for a place to park tonight. And we'll hunker down. But nice thing is, this forest is opening back up very shortly. Okay, we're camped up. So I think what I've decided to do is I've got all that shrimp I don't want it to go bad. You don't get freezer burned. And I have this artichoke dip stuff that is going to go bad if I don't eat it up. I got my single serving corns. I got a nacho cheese sauce for later with pretzels. But I think what we're just going to do is just do shrimp and corn tonight. And use that dip for the shrimp. Kind of sounds good in there, you know what I mean? So we'll just pour some shrimp in there, get these things going. I got the little game thing charging. That thing doesn't hold a charge. I don't know why. And it's not like I've used it very much, but I charged it up not too long ago, and it's down to half charge. Plenty of shrimp. But we may play with a little bit of that tonight. Want to get on the internet, check out the scores of the ball games going on for the national championship basketball tournament. Get our Pam out. If I don't eat these up, they'll end up going to waste. So, might as well, right? I almost feel like some bread too. But, again, that's just too much food. You know what would be really good? If I may do this. I'm going to cut a piece of bread, put that artichoke dip on it, put it in there. There we go. That's what we're going to do with the artichoke dip. That'll be excellent. Okay, I'm going to get dinner cooked, and then we'll just see what's going to hang on for the rest of the night. I'm in a good spot again. There's no foot traffic. Well, there's a little bit of foot traffic. It is a busy night. There are bars that away. So, but it's not bad. I've stayed here once before on a Friday night. So, I know what to expect. I saw a bunch of the spots that I had picked out that I just never went to. Saw somebody in one of the areas, so obviously, it's fine to park there. Yeah, we had so many we picked out and just didn't need them. That's good. All right. Dinner's frying away. Well, okay, that dinner was really good. And as soon as I ate it, all I wanted to do was sit here. Of course, I didn't finish it, but still. That artichoke dip on the bread, excellent. The shrimp were good. The corn, I had a little salt and butter. That was really good. I needed that, another nice meal like that. But it's already starting to get late, almost 8 o'clock. And I like to get into bed about now, especially in the city. So I don't really feel like playing that game. Yeah, it was a complete bust to buy it. If I had more time, I just don't have the time. Maybe I'd do it more, but I don't know. Maybe we'll find time somehow. When we're not driving the long distance to a forest, and it's nice to see that they're going to open them up soon. I forgot how close that was. That was so nice driving over to that forest. I was like, oh, I'm already there. But tomorrow, I've been looking at the weather. It's supposed to start really raining hard here shortly, and rain pretty heavy all night. And then it's, who knows for tomorrow afternoon. Then it's going to get nicer the next couple days. So I don't know if we'll go into the woods tomorrow or not. I'd like to, but it just depends on the weather. If it's going to be cruddy, I'm not going to go. And
it's been nice the last 2 days not to have the drive. Or no, this is the first day without the drive, isn't it? Yeah. It seems like I've been in town a couple days already. I don't know. But, yeah. I'm still trying to think for the next project for the next days off. Can't really decide. I wouldn't mind putting the poplar on the 2x2s, getting that kind of finished out. So that might be an idea. It's too late to order anything if I'd want to do something else inside. And I really can't decide. I'm almost thinking if I do get a TV, mount it right here in the front of the cabinet. Because then I could swing it towards the bed. I could swing it towards the front here. Yeah, I don't know. It's just another thing I'm toying with. It just would be cool to have a TV in here. I don't watch TV a lot, but... Well, I don't watch TV, but I watch a little Netflix when I'm trying to go to sleep. But the weather just hasn't been that bad. I mean, I thought... That's why I bought that game thing. I thought it was going to be a lot of cruddy days, and it just really didn't turn out that way. It's been a pretty dry winter. A couple days of rain here and there, but nothing bad. I mean, had some heavy rains, but even the days it's supposed to rain 5-6 days in a row, it piddles and putts around a little bit, and it's been fine to be outside. Come summer, I'll definitely want to be out hiking and moving and doing outside stuff more. I don't know, you never know. Maybe we'll find a reason for that game thing yet. I doubt I'll get to the nacho cheese dip. I am stuffed. I looked at those churro ice cream sandwiches and I was like, oh man, I want one. But we do have to start trying to diet a little bit. Of course, I say that and look at my pantry. Candy, popcorn. There's more candy buried. There's all kinds of it in there. There's some next to the microwave down here for more midnight snacks. I'm going to try not to eat much tonight, or if any. I was very good last night. I only had a couple of little Skittles gummies. Those things are really good, especially when you warm them up a little bit. Cold, they're not as nice. I don't know. It's just when they're like 85 degrees, they're soft, and they're kind of more flavorful as well. But I regress back to the van. I don't know. Don't know what else I want to do right now. I am still messing around with the dampers on the diesel exhaust heater. The heater exhaust, the vents. Now that I put those two fans in, that the garage is really warming up. I guess it's kind of going towards the back and coming out the foot area, which was really nice. I don't feel that as much, but it's circulating and it's like 90 degrees in the garage at night, which is good. It warms the bed. The heat coming through all the holes I drilled keeps any moisture out of the mattress. That's a positive thing. I know there's airflow coming through this cabinet. I think it's going all the way to the front. Should turn those fans on and see if I can feel it, right? Let's see. Turn the fans on. If I put my hand in here, how I get so much light back here? But I can definitely feel a little, I can definitely feel the airflow. So that's good. It is circulating air through that entire back area, keeping any moisture that could be getting caught back there. It's like I said, underneath there is not insulated. I bought those 4 throws. I should just throw them. Right now I should just throw them. Maybe we'll do that. I don't know. But I think that's all we're going to do today. I think we're going to climb into bed and relax and just get another good night's rest. As always, thank you for watching, commenting, liking, sharing, subscribing. I appreciate it, and it helps the channel. One other thing, I have done this. I did this the other night. I can definitely feel the airflow coming out this cabinet. Yeah, I can feel it. Pretty good draft. So maybe we'll leave that cabinet open tonight. More, of course that wouldn't push the air forward, which is more what I'm trying to do. Never know. I may put a pipe. I've been talking about that. Putting a pipe from the back in through that storage cabinet underneath the microwave, and then I could drill a hole in the side. That'd be really hard to get into now. I don't know how to do that. I don't know. Maybe we can check that out on our days off. Of a way to do that so that more airflow goes all the way through. Because I think in the summertime, that's really going to be a key. To have that airflow going underneath the bed and through this back cabinet, which should stay cooler, hopefully. And keep the van cooler for me. Because I really am not thinking I'm going to buy an air conditioner. Where would I put one? It's already getting too in here, too packed. This thing here, I am so glad I put it up. I love having the microwave. I love the little storage cubby next to the bed it's given me for like my glasses, my earpiece, the fan remote, little things like that. It's a great little cubby there for next to the microwave. My treat bin. We need to stop putting so many treats up there. But like I said, it makes it feel so much homier in here with that. But to put an air conditioner in here, I'd have to go in the front seat. And, I don't know. I mean, I'm going to take the coat out. There's some other couple things up front I can get rid of. I got a pair of shoes up there I got to throw away. If I get rid of that, well, I'm hoping to get rid of that tote that holds my bathroom pellets, because I'll just buy the smaller thing of cedar bedding for my toilet, and that'll just stay in the small little can I have in the front seat. So that will be a nice little game changer in the back. That way, maybe if I can get my stand-up paddleboard, that would be about as much room as that thing takes up. Probably not even that much. But that's another thought. I really want to do that this summer, but am I going to have time working full time? I don't know. I mean, getting off, say, 6 o'clock, I could go out, blow it up for an half hour blow up, half hour down, blow down, hour. That's only 2 hours, I mean, then it's 8 o'clock. It's still light time, light that time of year. Gives me time then to, go hang out for a little while before I go to bed. That way I'll get more exercise anyways. I don't know. We'll see. I really would like to get one of those stand-up paddle boards, though. I mean, it's on my wish list. It's pretty cool. I don't know. But things I'm wishing for. I want to put more lights on the front of the van. Well, of course, we don't have time to order any of that either. So this week's projects, I'm not sure what we're getting into. But all right, guys and gals, thank you again. And you guys have a great morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. And we'll see you tomorrow on Jellybean Outdoors, hopefully back in the woods.